Good evening everybody and welcome back. Last time we built these three machines, so the generator, the extractor and the macerator. Today we're going to be automating these. So what I'm going to need is some crushed copper. I'm going to need a wrench to be able to pick these up. I'll get a load of crushed copper and grab my sword and a shovel. We're going to need some sand. We're going to need glass. What else? I'll take that menu away as we don't need it. Some more iron. Actually, I'll wait for that extractor to not the extractor, the macerator, sorry, to quickly finish so we can crush this tin. There we go, perfect. You don't have any coal in you. Made a few more chests, organised things a little bit more. So, make life a little bit easier, as you do tend to stand on the spot sometimes for quite a while. Holy shit, hello. Nope. Oh. Oh god, they don't make nice noises now. Right, so to the beach. If we actually have a beach. Do we have any sand? Nope. Looks like we're going for a splash. Definitely a splash. Right, is there any sand down here? This seems to be made of rock. Ah, there's some sand. Have you got any on the beach line? No? Got a pig? It's just stranded. We do have sand over there though, so we'll make our way over there for now. Got some birds somewhere. Nice. No idea what happened. Tree up there I don't recognise as well. I know that's a sakura. Right. Take a bit of this sand. I know, it's a bit messy, but we'll have to do. Sand is sand after all. So 20 odd sand? Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna need any more than that. Oh, work my way back up cliff if I can. We've got some dirt. That'll get me back up. Oh. Eventually. There we go. Right. Nugget. Have I just gone the long way? No. Right, so, today, we're going to automate stuff. So, with that said, the rest of the iron, got some tin. Right, so 3 copper dust and 1 makes bronze dust. So we're going to need at least 8 bronze dust. I tend to keep everything in the bulk of which it'll smelt to its material, because that way it's a little bit more efficient. So it works better that way. Those can go in there. What else are we going to need? Right, so let us smelt this sand, and we'll put some sand in this chest. So we've got it. And we've got 8 diamonds. Now, I would like to make a quarry, but I need obsidian. So I'm going to have to spend 3 of these diamonds on making a diamond pickaxe. That, unfortunately, I don't have any choice. But I was wanting to save them. As we are going to need some obsidian. Is that? Yep, it's bronze. Right, so to remove the machines, you need to make one of these, an industrial craft wrench, which is sort of a Y shape. in your crafting table, because without one of these it will turn automatically back into what its previous recipe was. So we do not want that at all, because the machines can be really expensive to remake as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some wooden pipes. We're also going to make some cobblestone pipes, and we're going to make some iron pipes. So for your pipes, as follows: it would be 2 of whatever the pipe is made of and glass in the middle. So as you can see, 2 on the boundaries. There we go. So we got the pipes we need. Now the next thing we need is not medium covalence dust, we don't need that. We need a piston. Now the good thing about these tables is you can store recipes in them for the amount of time that they are actually like present there. So you don't have to drop everything all over the floor, but as soon as you make something or take it out, obviously it disappears. So the next thing we're going to need on top of the piston is some cogs. So we're going to need some sticks. We need 8 of them, and then literally in a diamond shape to make some cogs. Those cogs sit like so. Need some more glass, and then you're going to need wood on the top of that. Wood, there you are, like so, and that makes a redstone engine. I'm going to need another lever, so lever is cobblestone, a stick. Well, we're going to need a lever rather. You can go into the crab chest. Stuff that I'm not generally using at this point in time. Give that an organise so I can see what's there. Right, so we've got a little bit more bronze, we've got some more glass. Bronze we can keep safe in there. And we're going to start with laying the machines out. Now, the quarry, when I make it, I'm probably going to put underground, I should think. So let's think about where everything is. So you need 3 spaces in between things for it to work properly. So what we're going to do is let's have a look. What have we got? We need the wrench to move the machines. Now there is a slight chance that you might not actually get the machine itself back, so that is quite a bad thing. But we've got the generator, we've got the macerator, and we've got the extractor, so that was fine. Take them. The wood I will replace eventually. Probably be a hole there for a long time now. Right, so the first thing you want is your generator. So the generator is providing power, so you don't need to be anywhere else other than that. Do I have my axe on me? I do not. I need to get rid of some of this floor. Right, so the best thing for these is for them to be a couple of layers down. So we're going to get rid of these logs as well, just so I can actually get back up. Take out a bit of the floor. There we go. Right, so next thing I'm going to need is some more wires, because currently I don't have enough. This should do it. Should give me enough, 8. Should be fine. Right, so the first machine that we're actually going to want is the macerator. So if you want things to come in and out of it, you have to have the space, otherwise the pipes will link up to other machines. So the first thing, is it the macerator or the extractor? The extractor doesn't really matter that much, but I'll put it in anyway. So the pipe for it will come onto the top of it, so it'll be piped down the wall, and then anything that's coming out of it is going to go back up again. So when we look through the window soon, it's just going to be a jumble of pipes and crazy stuff. That's okay. The next one we want, so we need a space between it. So the next one we have is going to sit here by the looks of things. So if we just take out the floor again, don't have my spade, so sod it, I'll cut it with the axe. Why not? When in Rome, as they say. So this is going to have things put into it, so you're going to need it a space away from this particular machine, and it's going to be taken out the side and pumped back up. This one's going to be taken out and pumped back up. So we, underneath here, the reason why we have this little bit is I'm going to punch this out. Oop. Go back down underneath. I'm going to put a switch in there, like so. Sorry, just had to think about that one now. We are going to put a redstone engine there, and then a wooden pipe there. So what's going to happen is the redstone engine will switch on, and it will pull anything out, because this is an extraction pipe. So then what we can do with the macerator then is, if for now we hook up a chest, if we go cut some wood, I'll take a pruning from you. No, I'll leave you as you will. It's just a dark background. Hup. Without falling into the hole. Let's go grab this tree over here. Eventually I am going to fill this place up with trees, make it look a bit prettier. But for now, this'll do. I'll go grab some more saplings as well, because the rate of them dropping at the moment is just horrendous. So I want to save some of them, because I didn't actually cut all that down, did I? Right, so, oh, that tree's growing quite nicely. Onwards. Yep. Looks like it's going night time, I think. Yep, it's becoming night time. So, let's replace this bit of the floor. We're going to make one more chest, like so, and come over to here. For now, we're just going to put it here, just to show example. In fact, I need to take that up and turn the actual pump on. Right, so 8 cables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, at least it hooked that up, so I need one more, preferably. Right, so this machine should be filling up, which it is. Which is brilliant. And we can start macerating some... what should we start macerating? Start macerating some silver. As the rest of it, I did a little bit of off-camera mining and macerating. So now what's going to happen is this crushed ore is going to come out of this machine and into the chest. But we don't want that. What we want is the chest, or the machine even, instead of going into the chest, we want it going into an iron furnace. So, as you can see, it's being pulled through there, so we've got 2 in there now. So we know that's working, that's cool. Right, so we want some more copper cables. So, we've got some copper. We need the cutters. Ooh, a little bit of a delay there. We need the cutters. Don't need to do this in a crafting table, but it's just force of habit that I do now. And cut them up. So we've got some more wires. We're going to need 7. 1 to hook this up, and 6 for a circuit. So now the extractor's hooked up and ready to go. Now we need to put the floor back in, just to tidy it up a little bit. Good thing is you do get a little bit of extras. Now that it's covered, it's not used as many blocks to actually cover it back up because there's stuff in place. So that's all good. Now, like I was saying, we don't want it just going into that chest. So we're going to need a bit more glass. And we're going to need a few more pipes. We've got 24 pipes. And the next thing we're going to want to make is a furnace. So we want and they're all generators. So we know how to make the iron furnace, but we want to upgrade because we have electricity. So we need a circuit, an iron furnace, and some redstone. So circuit as follows. Do we have any plates? Just the one, perfect. So there we have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need the hammer. It should be on the shelf, which it is. So we have the plates. Now we need a furnace. We all know how to make a furnace, so that's all good. There's your iron furnace, which is then like that to make an electric furnace. Now, granted, this furnace will chew through the power, and I mean really chew through it. So on top of that, we're going to have to make a new form of power. But for now, we have the furnace. So right, so what we want is whatever comes into the extractor, we want it going into the furnace, and then we want it piping back. So if we put the electric furnace there, it means there's room for stuff to come into it and be pushed out of it. In fact, actually, saying that, we will put the electric furnace there. I don't want to move stuff around too much, just in case. So the chest now has 22 crushed silver ore in it, which is pretty cool. We're going to need to remove the floor to get the wires in. Let's just get rid of all this. There we go. A wire can fit through there quite nicely. Let's remove the log so we can get down there and grab the bits. Awesome. Do we have any more copper wires? Are we actually going to have enough to connect this? That's the question. We've got 5. I think this should do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So now that is getting energy, which is brilliant. So we're going to take this crushed silver, and we're going to take the chest, like so. And then we're going to need to replace the floor, as we're doing it looking all messy. So I'm going to leave a gap under there so that I can put my stuff back in there. In fact, I need to break that. Damn it. The one thing it's a little bit annoying about these things. Right, so another space. So we can make a lever. Get rid of that pipe for a second. There we go, lever in that. Now back to the crafting table, as we're going to need to make another piston. I always remember this is redstone pushes the iron. Probably the easiest way, to be fair. And we're going to need some more sticks, 2 more cogs. So cog, piston, glass, wood on the top. There we go. So we've got another redstone engine. You can use multiple redstone engines if you would like stuff to be brought out much faster, but at the moment we do not require that kind of setup. So that is all good. Right, so turn that on, place the floor back. Right, now, so instead of, just put that there, eventually this will hook all the way around the building, so it'll flow right the way through into there and into some kind of storage, but for now it ain't going that way. We can also make some diamond pipes as well, but we don't need them just yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to not do that. We're going to cobblestone up the wall all of these pipes. Hup. Just about reach, and then they're all going to come down into here, and that will then, is that crushed tin? Crushed tin. Right, so anything that is now macerated, as an example, stone, is going to be macerated, pumped out, sent up the pipes, back down, into the electric furnace, which is then going to smelt whatever's in there, and put it into this chest. So now, as long as we've got one thing going at a time, and we seem to be running out of power here, if we only have one thing at a time, and we don't have a quarry and stuff pumping along here at the moment, this will overflow if you have that system without diamond pipes. But for now, since we don't have one, we can just safely keep everything flowing. Now, while we're on the subject of pipes, we can make a pipe to make this go even faster. So I think that's what we're going to do next, because it does have quite a long way, and for this we're going to need some gold. So, perfect time, an opportunity to actually show this working in its true glory. Tin ingots, lovely. In fact, I'm going to put them back in the chest. So any ingots that we have are all going to end up in this chest. So the macerator does its job, pumps out some gold. There we go, there's some gold dust on its way. That gold is then going to travel up all the way down into here, get smelted into bars as that sand is glass, and then it's going to get pumped through and into here. The other way of doing it would be to have a chest like over there in the storeroom and then pump it all the way up and around with iron pipes to show which way the items can travel, and diamond pipes to sort them as they are filter pipes. So the gold slowly makes its way up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to nab these two now. As soon as they come out, I'm going to put them in there. I only managed to get one of them by the looks of things. It's a bit of a shame. So I'm going to break that pipe. I mean, breaking the pipes doesn't really matter that much, to be honest. So plenty of shit moving through. That's now a bar. Just patiently wait for. There we go. Awesome. Right. And so this coal generator at the moment is just not cutting it. So we are going to need something better than that. Much better than that. Right, now, these are golden transport pipes. These did used to need redstone to actually make them work properly. But now they don't. So a gold transport pipe will speed up the rate in which items are being basically thrown through the system, as they will be, rather than so there you go, as you can see, speeding through. Oh yeah. Nah, crap went absolutely everywhere. Right, so that's gonna make our bars for us, so we're gonna have plenty of gold bars. The items slowly come out the pipe into there, and the more gold pipes there are, the faster they'll go. I think it's up to 4 or 5. So as you can tell, that's much, much faster. So now we don't need to worry about that, which is awesome, but we do need to worry about the power, because we don't actually have all that much coal left from what I can tell. Yeah, we've got 32 coal. Oh, 32 coal, and it's not good. It's not good at all. We'll stick another 8 in there, and jump up onto the pipe. Can we get to the lever? We can. So we're done with macerating gold. We are now macerating coal instead. So everything's been taken out. That's filling up nicely. We're getting some nice gold. The extractor's not running, but it's powered. Now the next thing we're going to make is a solar generator. I think it's probably the next best step, because that means we'll permanently get power. Now you can hook it up to the mains, so it'll always be powered. But as soon as the sun goes down, with it being solar, we won't have that. So what we need is something called a battery box. So we need 3 RE batteries, wood and a copper cable. Now I know we do have the tin cable even. We do have the ability to make one of them. And do we actually have it? More place them pipes. Be a good idea to take them out of your inventory, because they will get rather annoying when they just auto-place. I think we might need some more rubber by the looks of things.